As tensions escalate in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, protests and boycotts are making waves worldwide. Pro-Palestine consumers and activists are targeting companies they perceive as supporting Israel. This includes global giants like McDonald's, Starbucks, Coca-Cola, and Disney. But what's the real impact on these companies? Let's find out. First, McDonald's. In Egypt, the franchise witnessed a drastic 70% drop in sales compared to the previous year, clearly feeling the heat of the boycotts. Similarly, a supplier to Starbucks and McDonald's in Egypt observed a 50% reduction in demand. Over in Malaysia, McDonald's reported a 20% decrease in customers. Turning to Starbucks, the controversy centered around their workers' union, which expressed solidarity with Palestine. This led to a backlash from several Jewish groups and prompted Starbucks to take legal action against the union, igniting further pro-Palestinian anger. As for Coca-Cola, in Turkey, Parliament removed Coca-Cola products from its restaurants due to public outcry, though this didn't extend to broader corporate or state-level disengagement from Israel. While these figures are significant, they don't necessarily reflect these companies' global financial health. The real story here is about the interplay between corporate actions, public opinion, and geopolitical issues. It's a complex landscape where businesses must navigate social, political, and economic challenges. In the US, the impact seems to be more about raising awareness than causing financial harm. Over 30 states have laws against boycotting Israel, influencing how American companies respond to these boycotts. Companies like McDonald's and Starbucks have faced their own controversies, but the overall economic impact appears limited. The Israeli-Palestinian conflict has been ongoing for decades, marked by periods of intense violence and political unrest. But beyond the headlines, there's an economic story that often goes untold. For Palestine, the economic impact is significant. According to recent reports, Palestinian GDP stood at just over $20 billion last year. The conflict has led to substantial infrastructure damage, affecting key sectors and hindering economic growth. The UN estimates that recent conflicts could set back Palestinian development by as much as 16 years. On the other side, Israel's economy, worth nearly $500 billion, has shown resilience in the face of conflict. However, the cost of continuous military spending and security concerns cannot be overlooked. Moreover, the conflict impacts Israel's international relations and trade. The ripple effects of this conflict extend beyond the region. For instance, the 2014 war between Israel and Hamas had limited impact on the global economy, but the potential for wider regional instability remains a concern for global markets. Another significant cost is media promotion. Israel invests heavily in public relations campaigns to manage its international image and counter negative perceptions arising from the conflict. This includes funding for international media coverage, social media campaigns, and diplomatic outreach. While exact figures are hard to come by, it's clear that these efforts represent a considerable investment beyond the numbers. We must not forget the human cost. Thousands have been killed or injured, and many more displaced. This human tragedy has profound economic implications, from lost productivity to the cost of rebuilding lives and communities.